It's just a bizarre judgment or like an assumption that हमें रिस्पेक्ट ही देनी चाहिए. आई विल बी courteous to you, बट मेरे को नहीं पता भाई तेरे एक्शंस क्या है. तू घर पे अपनी बीवी को मारता है, डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस करता है, या अल्कोहल अब्यूज है तेरा. लाइक व्हाई द हेल शुड आई रिस्पेक्ट यू इफ आई डोंट सी एनी वैल्यू इन you which is like worth respecting. Yo guys, namaskaram. So Debu ki Dastak is a platform where we talk on mental health and a lot of other sensitive issues, right? So basically the entire aim of this channel is to build a community around sensitive issues and make people feel comfortable about themselves. So basically, like, if you're new here, consider subscribing. Our mission is to empower you with ideas to live smartly and joyfully. The world is full of suffering, but let us increase our competence to deal with things joyfully. And just a tip, so all these are basically conversations, so I might suggest that you should watch these conversations at 1.5x. You can increase the playback speed through the button in the settings. Cheers and enjoy watching. Yo guys, namaskaram. So today I just wanted to do a part 3 from this book Build Don't Talk, because as I'm was reading it more and more, I found certain lessons which I think can be more helpful for us. So I think the most fundamental lesson which impacted me a lot is like from the story. So Raj was like in a conference, and he was like just going out to people again and again, just asking for like 1 minute of their time or just to kind of network with them. But what happened was conference में कि like no one wanted to talk to him, right? And क्या हुआ कि ऐसे करता गया, and he was starting to feel demotivated and all, and then he kind of went to the side to a corner जहाँ पे एक इंसान खड़ा हुआ था और वो खा नहीं रहा था राज की तरह. they were just looking. So Raj asked him out of the blue कि ठीक है क्यों नहीं खा रहे आप, क्या हो गया. तो he said that वहाँ पे like उनकी लाइकिंग का फूड नहीं था साउथ इंडियन. एंड देन राज सेड कि ठीक है आई नो अ प्लेस, लेट्स गो. एंड देन दे वेंट. एंड जब उस बिजनेस मैन ने अपना लाइक पूरा सीन बताया, तो लाइक राज वाज काइंड ऑफ flabbergasted कि भाई इतना बड़ा बिजनेस मैन, लाइक. And like Raj was very curious as to why that business person chose to give him time when no one in the conference was giving him time. So the businessman said something, and I think it struck with me very well, that like sare log, like usually in life they just want to ask for more and more. Like सब मांगते रहते हैं कि हमें दो. You were the first person who offered me value, so I thought like I should also give you value in return. So I think that kind of blew Raj's mind and even mine, that we always ask for more and more and more and more without giving any fucking value in return. I think if we flip that switch, that like just give value first without even asking about anything, like don't expect anything, I might say, in that sense, and just give value again and again and again, 365 days, 7 days of the week. You'll find that people would reach out to you, like, and they would help you in numerous ways which you cannot even imagine. A lesson which comes in tandem to this is, लेकिन ना आजकल ये बड़ा टर्म फेंका जाता है, वो यार हमें सबकी रिस्पेक्ट करनी चाहिए, ऐसा होना चाहिए, वैसा होना चाहिए. बुलशिट. Respect needs to be earned. You need to be fucking courteous to the person. Like, okay, I'll talk nicely to that person. I'll not step on your boundaries. I'll not hurt you in any way. But you don't have my respect until you prove me that you're respect worthy. ऐसे respect हलवा थोड़ी है कि बात बांटते हुए चलोगे. Respect needs to be fucking earned. अब बंदा अगर गुंडा है या let's say कुछ भी और चीजें कर रहा है, आप respect कर रहे हो उसकी, like that's not the way. Like you yourself would lower down on your values and standards. So yeah, I think just give value to people, and just like don't respect anyone, be courteous to everyone, respect only a chosen few which have like made that grind, or which are in tandem to the values which you see in yourself. Okay, so that's one thing. The second thing is, usually we might have seen that we restrict ourselves a lot because of certain fears, due to which we miss a lot of opportunities in life. So to get ahead in life, latch on to any fucking opportunity you're getting. Okay, you're getting a chance to speak. You don't know how to speak, ठीक है कोई दिक्कत नहीं करेंगे. You're getting a chance to learn a musical instrument, ठीक है नहीं आता, कांप रहे हो या फट रही है कि यार जज करेंगे लोग. Okay, it's fine, it's their bloody problem. You're there to just learn and grasp what are those best things. Whatever people think is not your problem, it's their problem per se. So don't ever restrict yourself by like fear of judgment. ओ मैं ऐसे बात करता हूँ, उसने ये जजमेंट दे दिया, मैं अपने वेट को लेके इनसिक्योर हूँ, या लाइक लड़कियों में बहुत होता है ये, बट like generally speaking, we get the vibe. Others' judgment should not stop you from achieving your own full potential. So just glad on to any bloody opportunity and just give your best, because that's what we can do. The next lesson would be, यूजुअली इन लाइफ वी हैव अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, हमें पता होता है, एक विजन होती है हमारी कि हमें ये करना है वो करना है, बट यू नो लाइक व्हाट्स द हार्डेस्ट थिंग? इट्स नॉट ऑल दैट वर्क, ऑल दैट शिट. It's the moment you decide, like when would you start, specifically speaking. So the moment of starting is the hardest, because once you start, then I think it rolls into momentum. But the hardest thing before that is not starting. It's just imagining, oh itna zyada work hai, just bloody well start, jitna bhi time hai, jaisa bhi hai. I think there's a very famous quote that the first best time to start was that moment when I decided it to be. The next best moment to start is now, something along these lines. And like, you should be okay with not knowing everything at the beginning. You should figure it out on the go, learn as you go. Raj also talks about one fundamental thing. I don't know like what's the context of it, but he says that, like, why do old people feel jealous of the young and rich? Like, he says that the problem with people's mindset is that they will trust old and poor rather than young and rich, because young and rich must have gotten lucky, and old and poor have lived through cycles of rich and poor. So the assumption is that they understand life and money. I think fundamentally what he's trying to convey here is, हम ना इसे एज के साथ वो जोड़ देते हैं, एक एक्सपर्टीज या एक assumption कि इससे तो सब पता ही होगा. In fact, like most old people गधे होते हैं, because hardly I've seen people who, like, make the time to read books, make the time to debate certain ideas, क्योंकि वो हमसे पहले पैदा हो गए, so we have to like respect them. It's just a bizarre judgment or like an assumption that हमें respect ही देनी चाहिए. I'll be courteous to you, but मेरे को नहीं पता भाई तेरे actions क्या है. तू घर पे अपनी बीवी को मारता है, domestic violence करता है, या alcohol abuse है तेरा. Like why the hell should I respect you if I don't see any value in you which is like worth respecting? So ये assumption कि like जो बड़े होते हैं उनसे ही सीखना चाहिए, उनसे ही गाइडेंस लेनी चाहिए, like none of that shit matters. You just see कि भाई इस बंदे के actions क्या है, like इसको वो result मिला है कि नहीं. Because I think what Raj was trying to convey is that the young and rich people are those who have learned the art, or let's say learned the craft of getting rich, which a lot of old people have not, and then they take refuge in like such teachings. ओ पैसे में क्या है, हालांकि अंदर ही अंदर मरते रहते हैं, पैसा हो जाए तो सही है सीन. बाहर ऐसी बातें हम छोड़ेंगे कि बड़ा संत महात्मा बनेंगे, and अंदर से एक डिफरेंट ही रियलिटी है. So I think just to get the context right, just judge people through their actions and what they are doing, and like what results those actions are producing. Like even if let's say initially those actions are not producing result, but आपको intent से दिख रहा है बंदे का या जो भी है, like it's a good intent where he or she wants to go, so then I think if he's doing those actions, it's a worthwhile noble pursuit, and I think that person should get our respect, provided it's in line with your own fucking values. So just a couple of updates. So my website is live now, so you can go to www.debukidastak.com. There you'll find a lot of resources. I have my blog running there. I have my reading list for the years. If you have any suggestions, comments, I'll be happy to take that feedback in and improve, because I just want to build a community which is hell smart and just always living in the world of ideas and making things happen. So these are certain things I wanted to talk about, and yeah, let me know what you feel about it. Hoping to hear your feedback, and cheers. This is Debashish from Debu Dastak signing off.